Assalamu alaikum. Today in this video, this is the first video of this channel, and in this video I'll be showing you that how to deploy or host the AAPanel on your AWS cloud. If you don't know what AWS cloud or AAPanel is, please go through the internet and get to know about it a little bit so that you can get familiar with it and work with it. As for this video, I'll be telling you little bit about those and then we'll proceed further. AWS is a cloud server, a cloud platform which will give you the cloud server so that you will host the AAPanel on that. Now what this AAPanel is, it is like a hosting provider, but this hosting can be installed or used in our own virtual private server, that is VPS. So in order to make this hosting that will have for ourselves and will not pay for any other provider or will not use multiple hostings to manage multiple websites, this AAPanel is the best thing that you can do for your business or for others' business. So let's go through the installation process of how to install the AAPanel in AWS cloud. And let me clear this thing first. This is the only video you need to watch to successfully install the AAPanel on your AWS cloud. And this video is about how to host the AAPanel on the EC2 server of AWS cloud. EC2 instance of AWS cloud, which is actually a free tier, but if you want to go for paid as well, you have to follow the same procedure and you will be able to successfully install the AAPanel. So let me go through the installation. First, when you will sign up for the AWS cloud, after signing up and verifying your sign up by providing your payment details, you will be landed to this page. And even if you are not on this page, you will click on AWS here on the top left corner and you will search for EC2 here. And when you will search for EC2, on the first listing you will be given this service named as EC2 Virtual Service Cloud. And when you will click on this, you will be landed on its EC2 instance page. And from here the actual process starts, and you have to listen carefully to each and every word that I'll say so that you will not miss anything and you will not be stuck anywhere. The first step you have to take is you have to make an instance, and for that we'll click on launch instance, and here you have to carefully put in the details so that you will be within your free tiers. If you want to go for paid, you just have to tweak or configure some little settings more according to your needs, and you will be then billed for that after a month, or you can prepay and continue a service. For the sake of the free tier, this is the configuration, and this is the max configuration you have to follow to take the full benefit of your server. In the first input box, you have to give the name of the server, and I'll be giving the name as hosting panel web assets, and this is the name. And the second step in here is you have to select the operating system, which operating system will be running on the VPS, your cloud server. And in my case, or in your case, you will select Ubuntu, and in here you will select the first thing that is enlisted here, Ubuntu server 24.04 LTS, and this should be under free tier, and there should be this title that it can be used in the free tier, and you will select this. You will click confirm here. Basically it is saying that all the volumes will be overwritten by this. Then what you have to do is you have to scroll. Then here is your instance type, which instance or what CPU and RAM you will choose for your instance, and in here you have to choose only only one from these two. Either you will choose T3 micro or T2 micro, and in my case there is no T2 available, or it has been removed by the AWS cloud, and in this case we'll select T3 micro. This is inside the free tier. This will be covered inside the free tier because it has this label that it will be under free tier. If for suppose you are not getting this free tier eligibility title, what you have to check for is you will go here and you will see which country is listed here, which country have you selected here. If you have set anything other than United States and Virginia, you have to change it to United States and Virginia, and then you will be getting this free tier title here. And after this you will go here, you will select here proceed without a keep here in the keep here login. Basically it is how we access our SSH or our server, and we don't have to get the keep here because we'll be accessing it with the Amazon's default connect method, which will connect us to the SSH, and we'll be able to use the SSH within the AWS panel. And in here you will select not recom proceed without a keep here, and here you don't have to change anything. If you will be getting any error here, you have to just click here and you will be told to create a default network setting or anything that will give the pop-up that will say you that select the default. You will select the default and it will be configured automatically. As of now I don't think you will get that, but still I'm telling you so that you will not be stuck. The setting will remain here the same, but you have to check these three boxes. These three boxes should be checked. It will allow you to access the IP address from HTTPS and HTTP protocol. And you'll scroll down to this configure storage, and in free tier you have the limit that you can select anything between 1 to 30 GB, and in our case we'll select 28 GB. We'll not select the max 30, we'll select the 28 GB and we'll go for it. Then you'll scroll, nothing to do with these. This is the configuration that you have to choose. We have select the name, we have select the operating system, Amazon machine image. This image or this operating system will be installed. This is the architecture, you have to keep it same as well. This is the CPU and RAM, you have to keep it T3 micro, and it should be T3 micro, otherwise you will be charged. And in key value pair you will proceed with the without keep here, and this is the setting you have to keep here, and you have to allow these traffics by selecting these three checkbox and configure the storage, and you are good to go. Now we'll launch the instance here in the right side sidebar, and this will create the EC2 instance and will be assigned with a server. It is here, it is saying successfully initiated successfully initiated launch of instance. We'll click on this hyperlink here, or we can go to instance here and we'll go to this hosting panel. This is my old hosting instance that I terminated. You will not be getting this. You will select whatever you have named. I have selected hosting panel, and this is the setting page. And what you have to do here is, you don't have to be confused whatever it is written here. Even I don't know fully what it is, but you just have to follow the steps. You will click connect here, and you will be landed on this page. You will keep the setting as it is, like in my case it is. You don't have to change anything in your case, and you will click on connect. And this is establishing the connection with your VPS that we have created. Now we have successfully created our VPS, and the second step that we have to take after making a VPS is we have to install the AAPanel on that, so that we can access it or we can use it. And for that, first what we'll do is we'll update and see if there is any updation needed in this panel by giving the following commands. These are the commands. I'll be putting them on the description. We'll first copy the sudo su to first. See, there is a problem in this console. You will not be able to paste the things directly by control V or command V. What you have to do is you have to copy this. You will copy this, and you will right click here in the blank place, and you will be getting this paste option. You can use this paste as plain text as well, but you will not be able to paste by doing control V. You will simply do the paste as plain text, and it will be pasted, and you will hit enter. And we have successfully logged in as root user. Now we'll continue with the updation of drivers or packages, what we say, and we'll copy this command. Again, I'll be putting those commands in the description, and we'll hit enter. And this is now updating any outdated packages or anything that is required to update, and it will take a little bit time, so just bear with me. So the updation of the packages has been completed. Now we have to paste another command, that is the installation command of AAPanel. And for that, we'll be going to this website, and we'll copy the script here. There are two scripts actually, AAPanel Pro and free version, and we'll go for free. Copy here, copy free version, and we'll go here and paste it here. Paste as plain text, and we'll hit enter. And it will prompt you to give permission for installation, and you will simply hit yes. You'll type Y and hit enter, and it is saying that we have 23 GB of available storage, and remaining storage is used by VPS OS installation. So only 23 GB is left, and it's more than enough for hosting some 100 websites or less than that. So this is the process, and it will take a little bit time, but after it will be finished, you can access the dashboard of AAPanel, and here it is. It has stopped. See, we are now on the root. We can type commands, means it is finished, means it has ended. And here is the configuration. See, the AAPanel is now installed, but what you have to do is now you have to access it, and for accessing it, after installation, it will give you the internet address or access points so that you can access the AAPanel. And in my case or in your case, it will be at the end. Here it is. See, it has told us congratulations, installation successful. And here is the address: AAPanel internet address, AAPanel internal address. These are two addresses, but what we have to do is we'll copy it till here. You have to copy it from context menu and we'll paste it here so that we can use it in future. So now we have installed the AAPanel successfully, but we can't access it now. We won't be able to access it. See, if I'll copy it and I'll paste it in my next tab, new tab, or wherever I want to paste it, it will not work. See, it's not working. But why isn't it working is because we have not configured the port. Let's go and configure the port, and we'll come back to this panel here. What we'll do is we'll keep it as it is. We'll click here, or we have to go to this page again, this instance page. I have this page open in my previous window, but you have to go again to this instance page, and when you are here you will type is EC2 and you will be landed on this page, and from there you will click here on instance in the left side sidebar. And you will select the hosting or VPS instance you have that is running. Select here, and now what you will do is you will go to security tab in here, and in security tab you have to go to security groups, and you will be landed on this page. And in this page you will click on edit inbound rules, and the thing that I told you to copy, this thing from here to here, you will use it now. We'll go back to this page, and what we'll do is we have copied this to our notepad. We'll copy it, not this, we'll copy this. See, you can see the colon here, and you can see the / here, and between this colon and this / you will copy this thing. This is the port of the server. We'll copy it. We'll go to this tab where we have to set our inbound rules. What we'll do is we'll add the rule. We'll select the custom TCP, and instead of 0 here we'll place 31504. that is in my case my port, and in your case it will be something else. This URL will be something else. For the sake of this video, I have been assigned with this port, and it is just for showing you guys how to actually install the panel. And after this installation I'll delete it completely, and these links will be invalidated. So if you will try to do things with this link, trust me, it will not work after this video. And what do I have to do here is we have selected the custom TCP 31504, and in here we'll select 000, and we'll save the rules, and it's now saving the rules. Now we can access the URL. Now we'll go again to this page. We'll copy this URL. Now copy, paste it in next tab, and you will see this, the connection is not private. Proceed to 3238.181. This is the IP address, and boom, you will be logged in. You will be shown the AAPanel page. Now from here it is saying that what to enter the account username and password. You can't create those username and passwords. You in this page it is telling us that we have to put in our account username and password, and we can't create those username and password, but AAPanel gives us those username and password so that we can enter, and those password and that password and username is in the same SSH panel that gave us the URL. Here is the username, here is the password. We'll copy this, we'll go to this tab here, we'll paste the username. Again, go back to the SSH panel, copy it and paste it. Now you will log in and you will be successfully logged in. Finish, we'll select finish here, and it has taken us to the documentation page, thank you page. We'll close this tab, and it is saying here that to set up this web hosting, what packages you have installed so that you can host your websites. There are two packages. Listen to me clearly and attentively. There are two packages. You know how hostings work. Hostings are actually the softwares that are running on the cloud, and that's why we are able to host our websites and view them, because these packages are making them run on the server. So in order to make our own hosting, we have to install those packages as well. Now, for the sake of this video, let me tell you, if you are hosting the PHP website or Node.js website or any website, there are two ways to host it. One is via Apache, one is via Nginx. And what is the difference between those two softwares are, they can host the website, they both can host the website, but the speed and performance are different in both softwares. And popularly, Nginx is the most reliable and fast software that runs the websites in fast speed. So we'll not go for this single web server model, because we can't use the other softwares in there. But what we'll do is we'll go for this hybrid option. It is saying that it is a multi-web server hosting, and it will give us these softwares, and in this we'll get those softwares, and in this we'll get these softwares. And in here what we'll do is we'll select this and this as well, and we have to install this one, multi web server hosting. Apache will be 2.4, OpenLight speed 1.8, PHP 8.3, and MySQL MariaDB. You will keep it as it is, PHP MyAdmin 4.9, and this will remain as it is. Actually, everything will remain as it is. If you have any other requirement, you can choose that, but in my case, everything is by default setting. And you will select the quick install here. You will not go for this compiler version. It will take too long to install, and this is not good. I have tested it and it's not good. Quick install, one click install, and the installation will start. And in here you will see the things or the softwares that this panel will be installing. It will install the Nginx, Apache, PHP, OpenLightSpeed, MySQL MariaDB, Pure FTP PD, PHP MyAdmin, and DNS Manager and mail system. And for this process we have to wait so that it can finish. So the process has been finished and it's loading, and all the softwares will be installed, and we'll be then able to install or host our website and view it. Here you go. The full installation has took us almost around 20 to 30 minutes, and it is saying to log in here. I'll not log in as of now, but you can. We'll refresh the page, and now you can log in. And now you can host any of the website, whether it's JavaScript based or PHP based or even Python. It supports everything. You can also run a Docker container on this and it will run flawlessly, but keep in mind that your VPS should be running